I would say don't. Here's the amount. I mean, maybe the workout streams, but I'm not. As I said, it's gonna. I need to know where to draw the line. Oh my god, this is annoying. Music is playing for the one side. Okay. Blue. The audio sounds worth today, right? Let me just connect this thing. Seems fine. I'm surprised it seems fine because usually it goes to shit once I connect the fan and shit, you know? I mean, I have a fan on. Damn, it sounds so good. Like, it really does sound so good. Even though I have a fan blasting. Maybe I should like listen to myself here. Instead of listening through OBS, maybe I cannot tell. Twitch, Abade. But I'm really curious. Does it really sound good, even with the fan blasting? Oh no, I might have made a loop there. No, you're good. There's no loop. Okay, whatever. Weird. Anyhow. Vaya, that's Charmota. Oh. Okay, this platform is slippery. You were supposed to come today to the class. And you didn't. We're supposed to. We're supposed to solve our dispute. Our dispute is the word I was looking for. Make a clip. I mean, I can just rewind it. I was just doing it all in the wrong way. In the wrong way. I mean, I feel like dispute just sounds better. I don't know. I just see it. I mean, you're not. We're probably not wrong. I just think maybe it just sounds better because I feel like a dispute is less intense than a conflict. You know what I mean? I mean, they're both. They're both. You know. All right. I'm gonna warm up for pull-ups. I'm baked. Oh no, pull-ups. You know, my English is not the best, so I need spindle for that. So, Spindle, is dispute worse? It's really good for someone learning on Twitch. I mean, video games and Twitch, but yeah. I really should work on my grammar. And sometimes, like, to be fair, like, my English is sometimes is not the problem, is my inability to write that is the problem. Like, I don't know. Someone reads my messages, I feel like they might think I have worse English than I actually do. Just because I just write like a retard. It's more like what people tend to use. It's not. I don't know, it's just... When you say conflict, it sounds... Like, I feel like... The way I would use a conflict is... Like, there's been some, hands throwing. Dispute is more like... A little less, no hand throwing. It's just one or both the parties are pissed. Like Iranian conflict. Nemo. But I'm trying to find a good ground. How much away right now? I think 86, yeah, 86.5 something. Yeah. So we're gonna add 6.5. Yeah, alright. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, that Charmota. Now that I just a horrible issue. That Sheikh Charmota guy. I'm gonna start joking. I don't know shit about him.
Shared their 25-day watch streak. Sad Vegeta, I lost my watch streak.
Sad Vegeta, lost your watch. Okay, so you know what I'm pissed? Like what bothers me a little bit about that guy? He's like, when someone acts super religious and he's like complaining about people playing music the whole time, and you go ride a car with him and he's like playing music and you're like, I thought you didn't like music. Alright. And then he plays music in his car. He's still making drama. No, I mean, he didn't come today when we were supposed to kind of, be adults and deal with it. And that guy is like always acting religious and shit. And on the fitness classes, they would play music here and there, right? I actually don't want to add all the load. Actually, I'm just gonna do it. And he's like, oh my god, I can't believe they're playing music on Friday, this holy day, right? And then I go ride the car with him, and he's like playing music and blasting. I'm like, I thought you, and it wasn't a Friday, by the way, too. Like maybe like, oh, it's not Friday, man. No, it wasn't Friday. Can you tell me the type of music? It's just some يا طبطب يا دلع وتقول لي انا تعودت عليه هزعل. Whatever, I don't even know the lyrics. Yeah. I mean, he lives in a village next to the city, or like food, drink. I cannot be asked, Spindle. Like, he can go fuck himself. I just act like I care because I'm like, I'm trying to be political here and be like, I might need to use his retard ass someday. I'm dying. Why is he arguing if you... I was shocked when I heard him listening to Yatabtab Yadalla. I was like, I thought you were against music? Doesn't make sense. I was like hitting. Is it haram to listen to certain music? I mean, see, there is two types of people. There's people that believe it is absolutely haram and you shouldn't be listening to music. And there's a group of people that thinks it's halal or normal as long as it doesn't have indecent words. I'm more leaning towards that. It's halal. But also, I don't know. Right. I need to record myself. Right. Well, I think Fridays will be, I'll stream my workouts regardless. The thing, my problem is, as you see, I think it's, I don't know, I want to concentrate on some workouts that I cannot do that. I cannot concentrate as much as I want to. If I stream my workouts, alright, let's start with this set. On Friday, I feel like I'm fine with absolutely slacking. Because I have a lot of free time, so it's like, who cares, right? But like, Belishini was not hearing, listening to Anashid. To be like, okay, maybe he just doesn't like... He's like listening to songs about, you know, oh my god. You only hate it when you just have some money in your drawer and the only thing you can find, look, I like see in the drawer is the money, but you're looking for something that have nothing to do with the money. I'm looking for a pencil, and I can only find money. What money can buy a pencil? Bitch, I don't want money. I want a pencil. Fuck's sake. Okay. I found one! Haha! I knew it! And all that money. Actually, not much money. Don't rob my house, please. Trust me, it's not much. I'm broke. My ass be broken as hell, man. Well, Aaron's interest is haram, so... Huh. That's why I tried to know the type of music. I mean, yeah, I knew what you were going for, but yeah, it was not like... music were like halal. You could like, argue it's halal, bro. I want to use this block. I have the fan on blasting because I don't know if I'm heat. It's not really hot right now, but it will get hot eventually. Huh. Huh. Also, Spindle, Since you're kind of complaining that the first day is too much work, even though I think it's isolation, so I don't think it would matter, even that a little extra work. So, on paper it seems like a lot, but 7 sets of 1 in 7 minutes doesn't seem like a lot to me. But if you feel like it's so exhausting, what we're gonna do is just gonna do an upright row, face pull kind of combo. I wanted to send you that, but I was like, it's still like far till her next day, so I was slacking on it. I mean, I didn't think it would be a problem, even with your situation. But if you say it's otherwise, I'm not gonna argue. You know how you feel better than I do, right? I'm not arguing with you. If you think it's too much, I can just do something different for one day. Like, so this is like you're only complaining about the first day, right? No. Okay. So we're gonna do is on. You're not gonna do side raises on that day. You're gonna do a face pull side raise combo. So it's like gonna be a low face pull, which is gonna get you like side delts and rear delts, which should be fine because shoulders don't rear and side delts, or like the area you're gonna be hitting. It's not gonna be hit much by a press, so you're not kind of just piling fatigue. Yeah. Nah. Also, I was wondering if maybe you should only do like the handstand stuff on the end instead of push days and not do it on other days. Like only do it. I don't know how often you do it, but only do it like twice a week, no more. I tried to do. My problem is like I'm not sure how fatiguing it is. I'm not sure if fatigue's doing or not, like doing handstand training. I don't know, I've never tried combining that stuff. Huh. I don't know, it's a handstand is, I wouldn't say it's not on I want to do list, but it's just at the bottom. Like one arm chin up is on the list somewhere. Like I'm not saying I don't want to do one arm chin up one day, but it's like really, really at the bottom. There's like things where I'm like, the more jacked I am, the easier they would be. Handstand is one of them to some degree, not fully. Handstand is a skill. You'll see people who cannot overhead press their body weight that can do handstands. Usually people who do handstand push-ups cannot push their body weight anyway. More often than not, like I think I've not seen a single guy that can overhead press their body weight from calisthenics training. It is beneficial to some degree. It's gonna train the stabilizing motion, but like I'm talking about these people like, oh, I can over handstand push up with my body weight, so maybe I should be able to do a barbell overhead press. But a barbell overhead press is harder than a handstand push up. Like muscle strength wise. I'm not talking about like the difficulty of learning it. Because like some might find it more difficult to just learn how to do a handstand. Talking about as in like muscle mass requirement. You just need more muscle mass overall. Bigger shoulders to overhead press your body weight. No, yeah, Bobby, I saw your comment and I was like gonna tell you, but I forgot. I am a horrible, horrible artist. The trash can is not my idea. I stole it from the internet. And I was trying to copy it one-on-one, but it ended up being different. So it kind of ended up looking good in its own way. Just a happy accident. I'm really not good at art. My right shoulder is they're fucked. And I know why it's fucked. I yanked it wrong. Well, it's not extra. I don't even. I was kind of doing some mobility shit, and I heard some. Heard. I felt something getting like snapped, and I just started feeling like shit afterwards. Someone in the coaching classes was like, "Are you depressed at Pete?" Are you like having a bad day? I was like, I don't know. I just let my resting bitch face fully that today. So people really thought I'm depressed. I mean, it wasn't a good day. I don't know. The atmosphere today was very depressing. Do me, it's easier to handstand push up your body weight than overhead press your body weight? Not completely. Yes and no. I mean, like if we're talking about muscle mass in this context, right? Like you need more muscle mass and more shoulder strength to press your body weight. But you need more coordination and stability. And the reason I think handstand push-ups, people who handstand push-ups are not that strong with the overhead press. I mean, they're strong. I'm not saying they're weak. They're just not as like not as strong as you would assume, because you'll see people ripping out their body weight on a handstand, and they still cannot do a hand. They can't still do a body weight overhead press. Somewhere probably because of the fact that these people don't train legs and they can barely stand with their that much weight. So partially that, and the fact that it kind of like the demand for muscle mass is way much higher. I need to wear knee sleeves. I've been wearing a lot of knee sleeves lately for Nordic curls. Huh. What fitness? Oh, how am I supposed to get off in the morning? Okay, you mean getting off of the bed, I hope. Getting off of the bed, Adam, right? Right, Adam. Adam, tell me. You mean getting off of the bed? Right. Right? Adam? Oh, yes. So, off of the bed, yes. Yes, okay, good. Phew. That was, think of a different type of getting up. Oh, I'm so getting worried here. I'm doing a different approach for running. Ramir, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be. I'm gonna reduce the amount of workouts. That's kind of what I'm settling on right now. I thought about going cold turkey on streaming workouts, but. only watch. Yeah, I know. Because I thought you were talking about getting, getting that up. I was like, oh no. Oh no. I would never. Good. Jeez. I would never do it alone. I'd do it out of bed with my homies. I put you on the wide screen, and I wait till you position your butt towards the screen. Okay, Adam. Am I mistaken? But you're from Disney, right? Disney Princess stream, I think. How is Disney doing? I'm not seeing him. Bro, he started streaming way less after he took those 2 ban strikes. I believe one of them is. I don't know, because I haven't seen you in a while. Let me sure. Really been not. Been very busy with work. Okay. Knee sleeves now go on the. No, knee sleeves will go on the freaking whatchamacallit. Oh, barely. Oh, damn. You barely last 60 seconds. Knowing that Bobby is gay, I mean, he probably wouldn't know what he's talking about. They're going this 60 seconds. Him and his roommate. Do you do it alone or with your roommate? I'm curious. How many Nordic curl reps, Bobby, huh? How many we talking? You got to 20 reps yet? Roommate. 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 Also look. I appreciate it, man. I know a lot of people that just lurk in the shadows. They're just there. Oh. I realized my 3 Mississippis were getting a little on the shorter side, so gotta fix that. Yeah, my bones be hurting. I think my hamstring should be ready. Someone was like telling me I'm too small to give advice because I was like reacting to someone saying that you should never play use free weights and you'll get injured. Even though I literally started working out with free weight, they have Zercher. I was like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just parroting. Because, I don't know, most people that tell you to never work free weight or like as a beginner is just kind of, they got told that. I think most people who coach tell you to not start with free weight. And I think it's a mistake. Start with free weights, but it's just that the free weights should be easy. Like 90% of people that get injured are like from load management. Like they just don't load manage correctly. They put more weight than they can handle and voila, they snap. And then it's man. Every time we say roommate, it gains more ladders and shit, you know? Try to live with my roommate. Left with the roommate. Because in case like you drop the bar or something. Right. Let's do the next set. It's my way or the highway. I bet you know how to manage a load. Why did you write it like that? This is the gayest manage a load I've ever read. Yeah, so far my negative effect from running is just my bone hurting on Nordic curls. Shoot. Lower the camera. Oh, this camera is one of the reasons I want to stream my workouts less. Me go eat lunch. You fuck with the wreck. Later, Evolution. Take care. Yeah, probably. I mean, I thought about going cold turkey and not streaming workouts anymore. But I feel like pull-ups, I just gotta spam the thing. I feel like with pull-ups, I just need to spam the thing. Hello, Hydrant. So I don't need to concentrate. With overhead presses, I need more concentration, so that's why I was talking about going cold turkey on you people. I'm gonna do the first. Alright. Okay, let's use this. I was gonna use one of those. Do not do it! Give me money. I'm not concerned not doing it. Empty your bank account on me. The thing is, like, I don't know, I need to make content somehow. This is probably the best way to go about it. Hanging the load, but it's so light that I don't think it'll choke me. Like, there's no way it's gonna choke me, right? Okay. I managed to drop the weight somehow. At the very end, so it's no big deal. I'm going to Zercher Stain soon. What is a Zercher Stain? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not gonna record all my sets. I did 2 reps. Alright, so let's report. I actually downloaded like an Android emulator. So I can write my stats here. Alright, so I did 5. 6.25 plus 87.5. So 93.74. Boop. It's just easier to report things on PC. Boop, 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 boop. And that's the first set done. Nordic curl, 3-second pause, 2.5 for 2 reps. We're gonna do next bodyweight shit. This one is also done. Wait, no, should almost delete this. That 8, 7. Wait, 8, 6, 8, 6.5, and wait, Berg, where's Berg? Wait, maybe I fucked up something, I don't know. Does it really not have audio? Or like only on the car? Like only happens when you connect it to the car or what? I might just do this set shirtless. I actually do this thing where I go shirtless. On one set and one set with shirt. Because I'm trying to have variation. Oh yeah. Only one connected to the car. Okay, so I thought I was about to check. Alright, we're gonna go shirtless because I need some variation with the footage. Because people cannot tell when I'm doing a different set, okay? So I'm gonna be like, alright, this is not the same video playing twice. I am shirtless here. God damn it, this factor. Okay, good. Nah. I don't know. You know, you're a streamer too, Spindle. You know the life. Things break. For some fucking reason. Why? We don't fucking know. They just do. Wait, did I start recording? Okay, I didn't start recording there. Good thing I was like, wait, did I? Right. Recording is important to me. I'm gonna have the footage. Guy, want to do 9. It's not to failure. Next set will let me know if I did it wrong or not. Oh, this back. Wide. Gotta put the shirt on after this set. So I guess enjoy it, gays, while you can. It's not gonna last forever. fuckers. Whew. Okay, there goes the shirtlessness. Have a look. Ah. Ah. I don't know. It's funny. It's been a little kind of. I don't know. I just like. So I said it before. I just like standing like this to show my lats. 86.5 during the day. Don't forget the half kilogram, man. It matters. That's 7.5, man. But that's during the day. So probably actually like lost a kilogram probably with this. Because it used to be like actually maybe a kilogram and a half. Because it used to be like 78 during the workout. Alright, so Nordic curls, 3 reps. Eight 6.5 times 9. I'm just gonna auto-regulating it. I probably had like 1 rep in the tank. I'm out walking in. So I have a farmer tan. I would get a whole body tan. But the problem with that is... The problem with trying to get a whole body tan is the fact... Like, getting that shit is hard. Without breaking the law. Man, people are really, really mad. Like, the people are really, really mad. And I'm not kidding when I say mad. About me being out there, shirtless. They're like, this motherfucker. This piece of shit. Gotta beat his ass. You're unshirtless? Yeah, but you told me you keep a shirt on you in case the cops try to molest you. Fine you. Same thing, right? They both they're fucking you, but both in different ways. I mean, knowing how big his nose is, he'll probably get hurt more by people taking his money rather than his butt virginity. Well, when you reach town. Well, I live in the town, so I cannot just wait till I reach town. Do people complain about you being shirtless? Like, I don't know. I bet people would be pissed about you being shirtless just out of jealousy. Like here, it wouldn't be out because of jealousy. Here it would be because they don't like you being shirtless. It's out of their culture, customs, you know? Where are you from? It's probably people be like, this guy jacked. Fuck this guy. Somebody, thank you.
Just followed.
Thanks for follow. Ladies like it. It's like, what that? What? Jewish nose. Hey, wait, can I say white Jewish nose, or does being a Jew just imply you're white? I mean, I assume it does. Oh, fucking no. Anyway. I know people that like ultra-wide pull-ups for one reason and one reason only. And that reason is because it makes them look wider.
I need to find something else to use other than the Jew joke. I've been using the Jew joke on Ramirez too much. Gotta come up with Ethiopian runner jokes. They're not complaining. Like, I wish my husband had that muscle. Oh, hello, Data. Is that no green face? Because I'm still streaming fitness, or you, or what? So much equate tonight. You tell me, pal. Oh, I probably should have kept those chits on. Oh, I'm gonna have to put them on. I love how I just remove them when I'm not supposed to. I need more cushion on my the back bone on my calf area, because running seems to make my bone less tense. I know it's gonna be temporary, but it just hurts to do Nordic curls now, so I have to have extra cushion. All right. I don't think I have another one in me. But boy, I want to go for it. Nah, I don't have it. Nah. I want to. Oh, no, I don't have it. Maybe I did. Oh, okay. I'm fine with not pushing it to failure on Nordicals. They're tough. Nordicals are really tough that I'm like, eh. I don't know. Plus the fact, I think I would have had another rep if I did zero pausing. Extra cushion for the pushing. $49. I still don't know my VO2 max. Also, I realize, when you walk a little bit, and tell me where do you feel the pressure on your feet? Like, walk around the room a few steps. Not on carpet. Just tell me where you feel the... Where like, you feel the pressure, like first thing that lands on the floor. Out of curiosity. I feel it. Because I feel the pressure. I feel like the first thing that comes in contact is like this, like this side of my feet. And I think it might be the reason why I have problems. Probably. I like every time I walk outside. I mean, like, the problem is like there's no muscle control your feet to kind of tilt it. Middle of your foot, yeah, I feel it on the side. So I'm feeling just that, like this line here on the side. I just feel it every time I walk. I'm like walking on it. First, like then my feet would follow. All right, so what we're gonna do is cable rows. And something else. I might just start making content in Arabic. I am better speaker in English, but... Don't let Bobbio beat me.
Databasics just shared 101 bits. Can't let Bobbio beat me.
No excuse. No, it's not an excuse. I mean, plus, also, he probably has that basic. Don't let Bobby beat me. Don't worry, Bobby would probably not be a black man. He would probably sleep with a black man. I mean, unless you were talking about him beating your meat, then... I can't be asked. There's that guy. I'll take your word for it. But plus, as I said, he probably has the required equipment to run with a flat feet. It's not an excuse. I'm not really taking it as an excuse. I mean, I'm still running even with flat foot. But I'm trying to think what the problem is so I can come up with a solution and like make a good decision when it comes to buying a good running shoe. Right. I stop putting this thing into exercise when I'm working out. I just don't think it gives me any info. Right now, I'm, actually, wait. Right now, I'm not doing, I'm taking it more control. It's one of those exercises would probably piss your elbow if you go super hard. I see people like do 40 kilograms, but every single time I've seen someone do a 40 kilogram on this shit, he had elbow wraps. And I'm not a fan of elbow wraps because, well, know what elbow wraps do, so why bother? You like put in more wear, like on bench press. Sure, it helps. Well, probably doesn't help as much, right? But with overhead extensions, it helps a shit ton. Because this Arab guy is like pretending to be super giga strong, doing overhead extension with those, while he has his elbow wrap. I'm like, eh. Like, I get it. He would, like, not do 20 kilograms without the elbow wraps. But... like, I get it. He has some sort, or like some level of strength. 24 for 12. My best right now is 15.5 for 8. I go as deep as I can. This is what I'm gonna go for. I could cut range of motion, but I don't have elbow problems being caused by me going too deep. Not yet, at least. I don't give a fuck. Usually I just do a heavy set, then I just back down. I need a hero. Nah, I don't feel like doing that one wrap thing. Not necessary. Let's do the... Ouch. Also, I figured out a way to make my skin look the right color when I'm streaming. When it's natural lighting seems to have the right colors, but when it's not natural lighting, it always fucks up my skin color. So the way I'm gonna go about it is I turn on a yellow light from the cinema, because I have yellow and white lights. One, like this particular one above in the corner, from in the corner, it makes my skin look like it should. So I'm using something that's supposed to fuck up the color, but since the colors are wrong, it just corrects it. I reported the numbers wrong on this exercise. I wrote 75 when I did 70. I think... I think I'll do 65. I think it should be good. Good load. Middle ground. Working out on an empty stomach. If you're a beginner or like starting out, yeah, fine. Working out on an empty stomach is fine. Also, if you like had a decent amount of carbs, like I had like a good meal with a carb in it, or like where like 70% of the calories from carb, or 60 even. You probably don't need a meal. You can always grab like something sugary, or like gummies, or like some candy, or dates, bananas. Bananas are dangerous because you could squish them. Dates are probably more acceptable because they're harder to squish. So like put some dates in your gym bag. There's things for other biddies. Yeah. So like if you feel like you're dropping in energy, you can just eat it like 30, 40 minutes into the training. I should like do a video about working out fasted. Thanks, Data. That's a good topic. Dates. What was fun? What is the idea? You make fun of me. Bananas are dangerous because you might squish them. I mean, we're talking in the context of we're talking in the context of the whatchamacallit. Exercise. When it comes to sex, an item being squishy is probably not a bad thing. Because if you insert an apple up your ass, you'll go to the doctor if you cannot pull it out. A banana, you can just have someone, I don't know, reach inside your ass and just kind of do a little bit of a blending motion, and you can just probably just get that banana out, or whatever squishy fruit you had up your ass. It's, choices. Now, if you put it up your ass, it doesn't. Not if you put it up your ass. حب الخير لكل الناس مهما كان. يعمل باجتهاد وعلى أهبة الاستعداد يرمي ويصيب الأهداف يسعى دوما للإنصاف. Sounds like you're speaking from experience. Yeah, I am the doctor, okay? My side hustle is pulling apples from people's asses. Alright? You're happy now I admitted it. I shove my hand up men's asses for a living. Because women, for some reason, don't shove apples up their ass. They're wise enough. Men, on the other hand, is like, they look at an object, I'm like, oh, maybe I should put that up my ass. I'm not talking about really hardcore straight men. The ones that are like, the claim putting things up your ass is not gay. You know? They would, like, if you claim they're gay, they're like, no, I'm not gay, what are you talking about? But when they're alone, they start shoving things up their ass. Anyway. All right. Well, the data did it for you. Congratulations. La la loser. Okay. I'm trying. Like last time I recorded these, I ended up being out of frame. A decent portion of them. I don't want that to happen. Seven. I don't expect to PR on those very quickly. The Anus Liberator. Not drop weight on the next set. I'll just do a top set, then a lower set. I would say I'll do a top set, then a bottom set. Then I started thinking about sex in that context. I was like, people would start thinking I'm like, one day I'm a top, one day I'm a bottom. And now that I said it, I probably made people think that, and nobody thought about that except me, but who cares? Anyway. Amazing, isn't it? Sometimes I should shut my mouth. It's crazy. Thing is, cable row is usually your long head. So this exercise will probably be all over the place. when I superset it with. When I superset it like this, but who cares, right? It's called versatility.
Also here, for people who cannot click on the link, enjoy. I'll finish my set, so get to enjoy. All right. I regressed from that exercise. No. Oh no. It don't matter. So. Anyhow, I'm gonna do 13. Gonna do 13.
One set through the ego, one set but had hypertrophy. Actually, I mean, they both were hypertrophy, just that. I don't think my elbow would be able to handle me doing 2 heavy sets or two 4 to 8 sets, so I just kind of do lower reps. Higher reps in the second set. Not all heroes wear caps. Some wear a butt plug in their ass. And I'm the hero you always needed. And I'm supposed to go for the next set. I actually paused the music so you guys can hear the clip. I forgot to start it. Also, I kind of paused it because I want to hear this song. Play song. Play song. Bitch. Play song. Play song. Let me hear something. Play song. Motherfucker. Stupid AI. Stupid piece of shit AI. Okay. No works. Man, AI nowadays so useless. And they say it's supposed to replace humans. Yeah. Nice small ass, man. Man, I've been feeling my life so hard lately, it's crazy. Like, the sensation I've been feeling is so strong. It's like feeling your lats being pulled from your body. I bet Spindle had died to have that feeling. But it's crazy how hard I'm feeling my lash lately. Like I'm doing freaking back. I'm doing like bros and like damn. That my lash is working hard. I'm not gonna record the other set. Well, Here we are. Nope.
Cyberworld Underground just followed.
Super World, thanks for follow. 3 more followers for the follow goal. Tried going for 13. It didn't work. But here we are. Yeah, not happening, man. Phew. I'm at 13 times 12. It's fine by me. Cable rails, yes. 65 times 8. On track. Rose so religiously. My thing with Rose is I don't really give two fucks, right? Because form can be so different. I even consider not counting reps. Like, I don't know. I could be I've counted 7 there or like 8. But the rep, the range, not rep, range of motion changes between sets to the point where it's just kind of annoying to try and keep track of. That's why I don't care about keeping track of my rows. Like, I'm getting stronger. I'm pushing them hard. And that's what matters. I don't know. It just feels harder to standardize is my main problem with rows. You could standardize them. It's just that trying to standardize rows seems to be counterproductive, where you get less stimulus out of the sets. Okay? That you just could have had if you just done what people might consider ego lifting, right? Which I don't consider ego lifting by any means. If there's a muscle group that benefits from cheated reps, it's back. It just does. Whew. So, don't be too strict on your cable rows. Thing is also, my performance seems to be all over the place with the second exercise, which is why I don't like tracking them much, because I'm kind of doing like some sort of progression on my pull-ups, where I only push 1 set hard, and the earlier 2 sets beforehand increase difficulty with time. So the more I'm into this program, the more fatigued I'll be till I have to take it easier. So this is like not the time I PR. This is the time where I'm accumulating more volume with time, then drop it off. All right, let's do this set. gosh, I'm feeling that this shit is sticking to me. Fuck the summer, man. It. Man, this weather stinks. I hate summer, man. The thing is with winter, like as soon as you start working out, your body gets warmer. So, the more you work out, the warmer you feel, the better you feel during winter. But summer, the more you work out, the worse it gets. Also, kind of funny that I think when we, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think when we always end up cutting during summer. He says it's because of his health, but like, he always ends up going on a cut on when it's summertime. Alright. And some idea. Horrendous. I mean, it is horrendous, Vulcan. During summer. I'm an example. I don't know, the problem is like, I don't want to cut. Food is my antidepressant, okay? Okay. Hey, lady, I need an oil change. You overheat because you don't ejaculate, my guy. That's your problem, you see. If you come more often, you wouldn't have a overheating problem. So maybe you should just start nutting more often, my lord. It's like changing a car fluid, you know? The more you get that old oil out, the better you feel. That's why I nut at least 4 times during summer. I do it like this now. It would be horrible for my wrist. I think I'll just start using wrist straps while doing this exercise. Save myself the hassle. Or should I not? I don't know. Nah, I'm not doing it. Oh, I might just start doing high rep range on jump presses. That's all. I'm still trying to figure out jam presses to some degree. The problem with jam presses is trying to find the perfect balance of chest, or beyond that chest, or like, I think this might be it. I'll have to look through the VOD. I think I had a little too high at some point. I walked like 3K steps apparently during the workout. Do you think I'll start, anybody here in chat will ever start doing Jefferson curls? Any Jefferson curl enjoyers? Anybody, huh? Anybody interested in them snake spine curl? Big Davey B, how you doing, man? Man, I've been just getting too much into goddamn arm wrestling lately. I've been watching too much arm wrestling. The more I watch it, the more I get hooked. Something about it. You get hurt. Wait, what do you mean I get hurt? I don't get hurt watching arm wrestling. But I'm like surprised by how it's just growing on me with time. It's just like, at first, when Mira would be sending me an arm wrestling video, I would like not be that interested. But I watch it usually. Then I start getting more recommended video of arm wrestling. I'm like, all right, let's click this one. This one looks interesting. Then I end up watching it and I'm like, damn, that's good shit. I should watch more of that. I mean, I probably say that in my inner brain. Some amputee backs to differ with me, but sure. Man, I was I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw a guy without legs. And he had like jacked arms because he hit the gym. And everybody was commenting at that rock Pokemon. I know it's from Pokemon, I don't even know what it is. Like rock Pokemon with big arms. Like, I know I'm not supposed to laugh at those videos, but can't help it sometimes. I didn't even know what the Pokemon is called, man. I still thought it was hilarious. Bare feet wrestling? Interesting. Bye, bye. Any Pokemon fan knows what I'm talking about. Anybody know what the Pokemon I'm talking about? You gotta know it. I know there's some Pokemon fans here. There gotta be someone that knows the Pokemon. Probably if I look rock Pokemon, I would probably find it. I don't think there's many rock Pokemons. Unless I end up getting like some rock element Pokemons, then that could fuck up the search. I want to see my form on this rep. Also, although I didn't stream my last workout, I actually recorded it on YouTube. I went live on a private video to record it. So the footage is there. I'm just not sharing it. I'm keeping that. Keeping that super secret progression that I don't want Remade to have his hand on. Ooh, baby. 65. I want to go to the toilet. I don't think there's anything special with my progression. Also, I was talking about you, Wimmer, the other day, alright? I was talking about you behind your back. I was telling people you're doing things wrong, and you don't know what you're doing. Which is not really what I said, but it might have sounded like that to some people. I was talking about how you get so attached to a goal sometimes, over-attached, that you lose sight of not regression on other lifts or like some other aspects of your training is what I was saying about. I want to go to the toilet before I do my set. Search toe wrestling. Okay, so am I supposed to search it on Pornhub or Google? If you want to see it. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Be right back. Right. What lies in the dark? Gotta record this. Man, it was a swamp in the toilet. My underwear is swimming in sweat. It's not fun. It really isn't fun, man. I forgot to review my forum. I'll just do it between that. I guess I don't want to give two fucks. Oh. This is Jefferson Curl. Trying to train my spine. Once I can suck my own dick, I'll be satisfied and I'll stop doing that exercise. But until then, we shall continue the grind. I think I might do it standing on a block from now on. Not a big one, but I want to try to get a little more range of motion because I'm starting to touch the floor and I was just getting a little bit more range of motion so I can touch the floor comfortably. Then go back to not what's it called? Actually, I could just stick to this. I'm fine with sticking to the weight I'm using. 57.5 kilograms is what we use on the Jeffersons. I'll review my form on these working sets. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I wanted to check my form here. That kind of was the goal of me coming here. But you just posting the gayest ass shirts ever on Discord. Right. Let me just check my form in the jam presses. I think I changed my form a bit there. I went from flared elbows to tucked elbows. I want to see which one is better. I think tucked elbows looked better, but... Alright. Also, did I stop recording? I did not stop recording. Alright. Alright. I think I want more tuck. All right. I thought about adding more range of motion. I think I'll just stick to this range of motion. Spinner already feeling uncomfortable watching me do Jefferson curls, right? Like, I'm already feeling uncomfortable seeing you do this, okay? So stop doing it with extra, don't do it with extra range of motion. I'm pulling this shit out of my ass. BRB got a something. I can't read from this distance. What does Premier say? Got a jack? Oh, I gotta share the form. I have no idea what you're... Oh, I'm just trading my hamstrings and spine directors. I'm doing Jefferson curls. An exercise people with back pain, dread, fear. This doesn't make shit any better. I'm trying to play with the lights. Doesn't seem to make the lift look any better. I don't care about the lighting quality looking better or worse. Yeah, I'm doing Jefferson curls, a spinal erector movement, hamstring. An exercise you'll probably not do it, or even if you do, you're probably not gonna go heavy on it, knowing your back history. You probably would be avoiding it. All right. All right, let's see how many reps we can get. I'm not gonna. For 50, just felt hard. On a 4th rep, I'm just like calling it. I got 6 reps. Yeah, he's talking about the memes. He wants you to see all. He wants you to see his wish list. I think his birthday is coming up or something. So he's trying to get people to gift him one of those items. Because like when you're like, oh my god, my friends are so mean. They bought me things that state that I'm gay, but I'm gonna wear it because I'm a good friend. But meanwhile, he just told us to buy him those things, so he doesn't look more gay. Man, my hamstring feel like sore from the tendon part after I do those. It's gonna be another week of me doing Jefferson curls. I'm gonna try doing something after this. I'm kind of not satisfied with jam presses as much. I don't think I can get that much triceps And I'm kind of... Oh boy, okay. Well, it makes sense why it felt heavy as shit. I forgot to reduce the load. Amazing. I was like, why did it feel so hard? Am I doing something wrong? Apparently, yes, I'm doing something wrong. I had more load than I should have. God damn it. I don't feel like... I don't know. Jumpers. Good for elbows, though. Yeah, they're good for elbows. They're just kind of trying to... It just feels like the forum is all over the place a lot of the time. I'm trying to figure it out. And I think it would be easier if it were in a Smith machine where I'm locked into a specific bar path. It's just that I'm kind of... I have so much freedom here, which is what makes it a little annoying. Okay, so what I'm going to try is bench press. Right? Decline bench press. Yeah, I'm not gonna do more. But it worked. Getting my benching to decline is annoying, so I thought if I end up deciding to do an incline bench press, it's gonna be like this. I gotta review the form though. It felt good. It didn't feel like that much work holding my body up. So we'll see. And definitely way much easier to set up this shit than other stuff. Alright, so Jefferson curls, GM presses are done. I'm gonna check my form on GM presses. I only got 3 reps. I'm not... Of course, I accidentally forgot to reduce the load. It is what it is. Alright, so I have leg raises, pronation, and face pulls. The giant set. Or triple set, whatever you want to call it. I usually call it giant set, but someone was calling it triple set, and I was like, eh. I was like, oh, giant set is what you do with when you do what you gonna call it? Giant set is when you do four exercises or more. I was actually watching Devon with whatchamacallit, Joe Rogan. Yeah, I don't really watch the Joe Rogan experience or experiment, whatever you call it. But I kind of like Devon. Personality to some degree. I know some people hate him. Don't care. I think Devon is a mean guy. Although I seen him like swear at some people in the match. But I think it's just kind of, I don't know, for entertainment. And just kind of trying to get in the head of people. It's just for the fun, right? So I don't know. I see it as entertainment. Some people like, oh, I see some people complaining like, oh, you couldn't be mean. Devon is a piece of shit. Look at him being mean. Like, yeah, it's sport, man. It's entertainment. If you didn't shit talk people, I would probably be not as interested. Do you shit? Hey, Big David, do you shit talk people? Do you shit talk people when you're like in a serious match? Maybe like when you're practicing and you don't need to. But do you shit talk people when you're like in a match? Like, you're a piece of shit, you son of a whore. I'm kind of curious now. I kind of want to get more arm wrestling things in my program for forearm size. Oh yeah, shit, there was an ad. Did you hear me, Big Davey? I said, do you like shit talk people when you're like in a serious match? Because Devin doesn't, people shit on him for that, but I kind of think it's just a part of the sport and the entertainment. So I don't really look at like, I don't really think he's like a piece of shit for doing it. I'm like, it's sport, entertainment. No, I don't like that kind of thing. I would probably like doing that kind of thing. I'm like a guy that probably doesn't like I don't like being mean to people. But I feel like it's such a good outlet to just let your anger out. Probably not the best way to go about things, but I'm like, if we're both on the same page, like, let it be. Like, we're both going to be shit talking to each other. May as well just. I think it's entertaining. Each their own at the end of the day. I mean, it's like, as long as it's in the sport and not in like practice. I don't like, I see it like, I think it would be a dick move. You're like practicing with someone and he just starts being mean to you. But if you're like a friend with someone, all right, if you're friend with someone and you're kind of against them in a match, and you're like kind of being nice, and you know that it's kind of for fun. I don't see the harm in shit talking each other so much. He stole his bravado from Travis. I don't even know what bravado means. I have to look that up. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Also, yeah, the moment long awaited. Pronation. The only reason Big Davey is here is just seeing me do pronations. I know what to do it. I think arm wrestlers do their pronations with less range of motion, but because I'm like trying to get the most muscle recruited, I tend to just use the most amount of muscle possible. So I'm just gonna go to extreme range of motions. Well, like, an arm wrestler would not do this thing, because... Like, when I think he does it more of an arm wrestler style pronation. He cuts the range of motion. I'm like, I'm doing it for hypertrophy. I want to recruit as much muscle. So, most range of motion will recruit the most muscle. Oh, even though I don't really know what muscles are in the forearms. Yeah, I was trying to look into the muscles of the forearms, and I found about the muscle that is under the wrist, and then I was like, oh, this muscle gets strained with pronation, so we're getting lied to. Oh, let me look up bravado, what it means. We got lied to. You can grow your wrist. It just, you cannot grow it that much. But I think you can definitely grow your wrist. Bravado meaning. All right, let's figure out. All right. Okay, I need to. Okay, so I get the sentence, and I wasn't wrong about the sentence, or what I thought the sentence meant there. The problem is I still don't really know who Travis that we're talking about here. So now I have to look up Travis. Oh, he's an arm wrestler, I think. I mean, I just saw a picture of him flexing his biceps. So we'll see.
he was one of the he was one of the best at the time before Devon got popular. Anyway, I got like 3,500 steps. Well, that kind of saves me the search. Thanks, Dave. Davey. What the fuck? Weird. Usually my shit shoulder, or like the weaker shoulder, is my right one. Now it felt like the left one is the weaker one today. Huh. Okay, so I have leg raises. So we're gonna do like a giant set where I just do 2 or 3 sets of those, and then we move on with my. Actually, I was like, so yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about Joe Rogan experience show, whatever. So when I was kind of watching Devon there, Joe Rogan kept telling him to do things in a certain way, and I was like, why don't you do deadlifts? So it's whole body. I'm like, because he probably did try it and it didn't work. You think this guy didn't try it out? And like, I don't know, I feel like Devon was like too nice to him, or like trying to not be mean, be like, yeah. Even though like Devon was clearly telling him that shit doesn't work like this, or it felt like he was trying to tell him in a nice way. Don't trust anything Devon says. Why? I'm all open to hearing it. I mean, he's not gonna tell you his secret, probably. Like, maybe he's misleading people to some degree. Maybe he's misleading people to some degree. I don't really. I don't know. I trust what he says in the Joe Rogan experience in that episode because it kind of made sense to me in the context of what I know. Took out of his butt. In what regard? Maybe he lies to deceive people, but so one of the things he was talking about, he stopped weightlifting to and so he could arm wrestle. Like he only does arm wrestling. And shit ton of band work. Right? I don't know if you believe that is true or not. But in the context of what I know, it makes sense. Alright? Why does it make sense? Because the stronger you, like, because it's like those training sessions, or like arm wrestling sessions, are like me trying to lift weights, except he's kind of, instead of lifting weight, he's using like people arms as weight, right? And he was talking about how he doesn't train anymore or lift weight because he's trying to be more specific. Which, like, I wouldn't like to recommend people who are not advanced to do what he does, but it makes sense to for his context. Like, those matches he does are all out, super hard, like, super hard, super grindy, intense. So they will stimulate hypertrophy. They'll get him stronger. He trains all the time. He trains all the time. I mean, he said that he trains all the time. He says he trains with the bands, so it's not intense. It's not intense to where he
I kind of, there is some things I'm like, eh. Like, I think there is things he either not letting out, or like, always, every time I see him turning in front of people, in front of the camera, he does such thing, works that is so easy, that I'm thinking maybe there is a little bit harder work with the bends. But that's like as far as I think. I think like he's not lying about him doing little work for his arm, and just kind of using arm muscling as the main method, or like main method progression, source of stimulus, whatever you call it. Take it still. Next out of single rep maxing. Didn't he say like he stopped that? I don't know. I don't know if you believe that he did or not. I personally can see that be the case. I can see that being true. That he stopped maxing out on like pronations and shit like that. Or maybe if he still does, he probably does it to a very small extent, maybe like once a week. Maybe, I don't know. As I said, I don't really know. I'm not that much into arm wrestling, but as I said, like I'm making sense of what he does, or what he says he does, out of what I know when it comes to training. And like, laying it down like I am saying right now makes sense to me, like that it would work. Alright. Pronation. I'm not that strong on pronation. I kind of went more aggressive on those. Started progressing them harder. I think they kind of started making my ulna bone hurt. Big Davey, yes, I wanted to ask you that. Have you ever gotten overuse injury on your ulna? No. Radius, not ulna. Radius bone. From doing too much arm wrestling, or like too much pronation and supination work. Because I think I might have gotten that from arm wrestling stuff that I started doing. So I kind of chilled out for a bit and regressed. Also, if you don't know the radius, you maybe know, but there's like this bone that rotates, so it's like this, that, going like here. Which assume you probably know. I think once you get into a sport, you start learning. You get on the, yeah, I kind of meant the radius. I'm just stupid. My bad. Huh. Interesting. I've never. Why do you get that on the tendinitis? Because I got in it and it was like nasty on my right hand. I had to stop some exercise. I'm not sure if it's like kind of from arm wrestling or from the exercise itself I was doing, or a combination of both. Both. Alright.
But yeah, I feel like I learned more about anatomy from again overuse injuries than the classes themselves that teach me about human body.
It's easier to remember things that you hurt.
Interesting. Agreed. Anatomy is most I'm most familiar with his hip and spine. I wonder why. I wonder why you know about the spine so much. But it's like we just started learning about anatomy just from being injured. Gym life. Like that's how you know someone is getting injured a lot. When they like start naming muscle you don't know, and you're like, yeah, that guy getting injured a lot. They know too much. You wouldn't be like, I don't know. I don't look at someone that like start naming smaller muscles and be like, oh, this guy must be smart. He studies his anatomy. I'm like, this guy getting injured a lot. No other explanation why he knows all this shit other than getting injuries. So many of them. Pretty much. Alright, I'm always done working out. See, man, I'm slacking so much doing this workout. That's fine. I don't give two fucks. If I weren't a streamer, I would have probably be done by now. I removed the watch. I'm not going to be counting my steps, but I got like 3,500 steps during this workout. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. If I walked 100 steps and I'm 5'5", how many kilometers is that? So I walked around 2.3 to 2.5 kilometers in my room while I was working out. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. That's why I started putting the chair there. Because if I put the chair here, I would just sit on it. But now that the chair is out of the way, I just get more steps in. More steps means more food. I had to remove the watch because it kind of scratched my skin when I was doing it. Also, Ramir, if you came back, I don't know if you're still here or not. I saw you doing face pose the other day and you looked like a banana. You were more harsh on this
face pulls, then I arch on bench, man, by 2 times. Yeah, I don't have it. So I started doing pronations also in a different way. So I used to have the strap going through here and here. Now I have it go through the bottom of my thumb, or like the middle of my thumb, middle to the lower part of my thumb. So I can like try and use my thumb to pull it in to give me more like thumb hypertrophy. Not necessary. I just like doing it that way. It makes it harder though, because if I relax my thumb, or I don't pull hard with my thumb, what happens? Well, I get weaker because it's just further distance. I'm trying to find ways to make this harder. Yeah, that's the plan. All right. Nine. Yeah, I feel more of my thumb, which I don't mind. I don't know. I do it for hypertrophy, but I'm also trying to get more benefits for arm wrestling, so that's why I do it in a certain way, or try to do it a certain way. Maybe one day I'll start arm wrestling, who knows, right? I'm done. Okay, I have leg raises, one more set. Then we're actually done. Right. Man, always by the time I reach this shit, my calluses hurt already. We're gonna end the stream after this, so we're gonna try and find someone to raid. Yeah, I'm having me. I'm done. Mentally, physically done. Workout took longer than I expected. Not really. Actually, I've been kind of the standard for how long my work has been taking. Alright? This has been the standard for how long my workouts have been taking when I stream. Which is why I'm like, maybe I should stop streaming. Or maybe I'll just only stream when my workout is on Friday. So maybe once every 2 weeks is when I'll be streaming. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. That's the thing. I have not made up my mind. Because, you see, it does not. Oh no. Telepathic Moose is a very nice person, so. I'll just send you to her stream. Yeah. Good workout. Most of my back pump is gone by now. Because I just don't do back work at the end of my back workout. There's some back flex for spindle. I think I kind of did it half, right? I don't know. As I said, I prefer just standing there and being like, yep. Just being like, yes, I'm big. I don't need even to flex it. Usually gets to have they take care, stay safe. Say hello to Moose. He's an awesome person. Yeah, take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And if you're gay and you're beating your meat, your bait meeting session is over. Not even... Yeah, I know. I just like being wide without flexing spindle. I flexed it earlier, by the way. I was trying to do that ear flex. I think I kind of died half right now. No. Bye. Bye. Do change this.